What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Transformers video review. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Transformers Legacy Prime Universe Dreadwing. And as you can see, here he is in his jet mode, which looks very cool, actually. I'm a big fan of this jet mode. It kind of looks like I don't know any jet names, but the one Starscream turned into in the movies. I think it's an F-22. It looks cool. It looks very cool. As you can see, there is some nice detailing throughout the figure. There's a lot of blue, which looks good. Then there's some gray on the wings, and then there's some gold and the gold Decepticon symbols. Really like that. I really like that symbol. It's like I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be. It might be like a Special Forces Decepticon or Decepticon Air Force or something. I don't really know, but it looks cool. I like the look of that. And then you can see on the bottom, pretty clean actually. I have his gun stored under there. You can see his feet right there, but it doesn't really, it's not that big of a deal. And then he has some landing gear, which is nice. I love when, you know, they have landing gear. It doesn't roll, but it's nice to just have it sitting there. And then a little feature that he has is you can actually open the cockpit. And there's some little seats in there. It's kind of nice. That's pretty cool. And so there he is. Again, I don't, you know, how I am with jet modes. There's really not much to say about them other than, you know, paint, some nice swooshability. You can hold it very nicely. It's pretty solid. It's actually very, like, thick. Very, very chunky. Feels nice in jet mode, which is kind of where it ends, which is a little foreshadowing, I guess. But to transform him, it's a very complicated transformation. Not very complicated, it's just like there's a lot of stuff that happens that's just kind of like annoying. So to start, you take off the gun, which also has the sword in it. Then you want to bring these pieces out, bring the wings up, and then bring those wings up as well. Much like a lot of Transformers, you just kind of like take apart everything until it's just like a shell. And then bring down the legs, or oh yeah, this is a pretty interesting part. They're like, you bring them around, you actually bring them down like that, and then bring them around. It's pretty cool, actually. And like that, you will swivel around the waist later. Or maybe not, actually. Bring up the feet, bring up the wings, and then plug them into the back of the legs like that. Fills in the holes just a little bit. Looks cool, looks nice. And then bring up the camera, obviously. Can't forget that step. Split this piece, and then fold them around, fold the wings around like that. And then you want to bring up, actually you want to bring up the arms first. Forgot about that. Like that. Split them, bring them out and around. Then you want to fold back the wings, the wing assembly. Then bring down the entire, fold that back, fold it back the nose cone like this. And then bring back the nose cone assembly like so. And then push up the stomach area. And then there's going to be some little tabs in the waist that plug into the nose cone like that. Very not sturdy, but it's cool that they're there. Then you want to bring out the wrists, and because they just fold out on their own, then fold down that blue piece so it fills in the gap. I like that they've been doing that in recent years. They add panels that fill in gaps, or they fold up in a certain way that fill in gaps. It's really nice. Then you bring around the shoulder pads in a way that, you know, isn't bad. It's very confusing, honestly. How did I do this? There we go. That's good, I guess. Then just come back here and fold in the back. Or actually, no. You fold back the wings and fold it down so the jet piece, the thruster, is on the bottom. Like so. and then the wings can move and pose, and the little wings can move and pose. And then fold down the arms because they're actually folded up a little bit, so he has more articulation. And here we have Dreadwing in his robot mode. His heels suck. I guess you can fold them back a little bit, but not really. Gosh, that's so sad. And then he has like a weird back or something. Obviously, look at that. Look at this. Like, that's just excessive. That's just disappointing, really. There he is in robot mode, which, standing there, it does look good. He looks good in his robot mode. I like the face. I like the colors. I like the proportions, honestly. Shoulder pads are pretty nice. I feel like the shoulder pads could be smaller. I think they were on the Prime model. But it's just hard to handle him. I don't like touching him. I don't like playing with him, because when you start moving him around, that part just comes undone in the back with the nose cone assembly. Like, that part just comes undone. And it's just, I don't know. His legs are positioned in a weird way, and like his waist isn't straight. It kind of like angles back. It's just not good, honestly. But he does have instability. He does have his cannon, which is pretty nice. You can fold up this little peg and then fold it around like that. And then you can give him his, I don't remember if it was a cannon or a machine gun. I'm pretty sure it was both. And then you just basically position it in a way that looks somewhat natural. If that will go in, I'm gonna put that in first, because that's just not going in. Why is it not going in? Hold on, what the heck? There we go. That was weird. Then you can position the shoulder pads around, and so, again, there we go. Doesn't look bad. It looks good when he's holding it, really. The cannon is actually like one of the best parts, honestly, and the jet mode, because the cannon looks great. Very nice detailing. It's blast effect compatible. It's 5mm ports. So, yeah, that looks nice. Then, of course, he has his sword. It's a little clear red sword. You can flip it out like that and then put it in his left hand specifically, because it is actually, there is like just extra plastic. I think that's for, I think it's so it can go in, but no, it doesn't. It's just there. I'm not sure why that's there, honestly. I think that's kind of stupid, but as you can see right there, it's the hole, and then like his fingers are open a little bit so it can go in this hand. Kind of a lame looking sword, honestly. It's a little small in my opinion, but size doesn't matter. That's what you can do with it. It's not very sharp, so you can't do much with it either. But other than the weapons, for articulation, honestly, some good articulation. It's just a shame that it's so unstable and just kind of annoying to handle, because he has no heels. Like, I guess you can fold those down and have heels a little bit, but they just kind of fold up and he just falls backwards. So it's just sad. He has a ball joint at the neck, as you can see right there. Does he have light piping? He might actually. A little bit. He has a little bit of light piping. Not as much as like us use Shockwave or whatever, but a little bit there. Ball joint, he can go look up that far and down that far, all the way around, of course. The shoulder pads are on like 2 hinges and a ball joint and a swivel, so that he could just, there's a lot you can do with the shoulder pads. Get them out of the way, you can fold them over. Like, it's a lot. He has a squeaky little ratchet at the shoulder, both shoulders, like that. It squeaks on the outside and then clicks on the inside, so I don't really know what's up with that. He has a bicep swivel, which is cool. Double jointed elbow, like that. A wrist swivel, which is nice. His wings can pose. There's actually a lot of posability on the back. There's the little wings can move around. Then his big wings can go in that far and out that far. And then there's some little wing posability at the end. So you can get some stuff out of those. He has a waist swivel, which is cool, I guess. His legs can go out that far, up that far, and back that far. So, quite a bit of posability at the legs. He has a thigh swivel and a double jointed knee. That just got stuck, never mind. And then a little bit of an ankle pivot. Not much, but it's there. And then the wings on the back can move around, I guess. So, all in all, pretty good posability. Figure itself doesn't like to stand. This thing likes to come undone. So it's just kind of disappointing. If those two things, if he had better heels and this connection was better, it would be a really good figure. I was actually really looking forward to this figure. I actually passed on Skyquake because I like Dreadwing better. But it was just alright. Like, it's a very just mid figure. It's not good, but it's not bad. Like, there's actually bad figures, like Trax, I think. But his jet mode's cool. His accessories are nice. And he has some holes on the back that you can put the gun into. So, he doesn't have to hold it. He can just have it on his arm. So, for a quick comparison, here is Legacy Prime Universe Bulkhead. So, Dreadwing is bigger. I like that. I like Dreadwing being big. Makes sense as well. And then here is Prime Universe Knockout. So, Leader Class, Voyager Class, Deluxe Class. They look nice. Very G1-ified, obviously. Legacy likes to do that. So, Prime Universe really did kind of just get shafted, honestly. Like, they just didn't get many good figures. It's really sad, honestly. Prime Universe Cliffjumper I liked. I might do a review on him. But other than that, they just didn't really get many good figures. Like, the other universes really did just get better figures. Like, Robots in Disguise got Scourge, which was nice. Cybertron has just been winning. Like, honestly, Cybertron is just winning. Armada has some good figures. Minicons are gone, but, you know, people care about that, but I don't really care about that. It's just between you and me. But, like, it's been going very well for other universes, but, you know, Prime, just not really. So, another kind of disappointing figure. I like the look of it. Looks cool on a shelf. He's very imposing. Jet mode is very nice, but the robot mode really is just kind of sad. So, I don't really suggest him, but if you're a fan of Prime, if you're a fan of Legacy, then I do say get him, but don't get him for retail, or don't get him above retail. Get him for less. Like, I think he was like 50 or 54 something dollars. I'd say go for like 40 and under, maybe even 35 and under. But it's an okay figure. So, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe, comment if you want, and pretty sure comments help boost the algorithm, so do so if you wish. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.